Welcome to the welcome to the Welcome back to the Let's Be Frank podcast, hosted by me, Frank Alampi, and we have a very, very special new producer. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mia. I'm Frank's sister. I'm being held hostage. Help.
Not held hostage. Now, first of all, why were you speaking like, "Hi, this is Mia"? That's Kermit the Frog. Guys, my sister is. That was really embarrassing. You know what's more embarrassing?
What?
You know what's more embarrassing?
What?
Speaking over your oldest brother. So I need you to shut your trap.
Shut it, fatty.
Wow. Okay.
Heffa.
Can you just let me get through the intro? We haven't even got through the intro yet. Guys, my sister is going to be joining us. We're trying to do this as like a full-time gig. Like this is what we need to do with our lives, because I'm 23 and I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This
Real.
bitch is freshly 18 and I don't think she has any clue. Do you have any clue?
I have a bit of a clue.
She has no clue.
I have a bit of a clue.
So like I was saying, we're going to be doing this every week. Every week it's going to be me and my sister. Now, I wanted to give a bit of an explanation as to why, because I was kind of boasting in my first episode back about how like not a lot of bitches can do this like solo podcast thing. I'm bitches. I can't do solo podcasting. I think sitting in my room talking to myself, like that's borderline schizophrenic. So like I think that if I was to keep doing that, I would be more mentally unstable than I currently am. So that's why we've implemented the sister element. Sister, how do you feel about this?
I actually feel pretty good. Like, jokes aside, I'm really excited. But he does smell, and I can't stand being in a room with him that is trapped. So
I literally smell so good. And like anyone that really knows me to my core, knows me as a human, knows I smell nice.
They lied.
I literally put
They
on at
lied.
least... I need you to shut up.
They lied.
I put on at least 10 pumps of aftershave.
And it's still not enough, bitch. It's still not enough.
She's saying that sitting over there with like these whispering long eyelashes, trying to make me feel bad.
City girls up. The girls know what's up. City girls up.
The way that you guys need to be watching this on YouTube right now, you need to see what she just did with her face. She looked directly at her camera with her two eyes and went, "City goes up." What the fuck does that
City
even mean?
goes up.
What does city goes up mean?
It means like
Quickly.
you can just be a boss ass bitch, get your hair done, nails did, eyelashes did, and you're just that bitch. That's who you are to your core. And same, you know?
To your car. You get eyelashes done, your nails done.
Let me talk about you.
No,
in a
please
second.
don't. Because
I'll talk about you in a second.
listen. We
Okay,
haven't even-
Ginger. You know Frank dyes his hair, guys?
I don't dye my hair.
He was actually born a ginger. No, true. I have photos.
It's just like it's not true.
Oh,
Like
no, but
when-
it is true.
You know when something's not true?
His beard is actually dyed right now, and his eyebrows.
My eyebrows, okay, let me set the record straight. I do dye my beard. I love Just for Men. I really do. It saved me because I have something you call ginger beard.
Ooh.
That's, you know what? I don't know why you're sitting over there saying, "Oh, I've seen under your armpit." What's under your armpit?
A birthmark?
Exactly. So back
And
to
what?
my point. I have to dye my beard. I do. I genuinely have to. The sun really likes to fuck it up and it makes it really, really orange. I don't know why. It's only my facial hair that grows like that. It literally is. My eyebrows, though, have never, ever been slightly... And it's not even Ranger. Like, it's auburn. They've never been auburn.
Auburn even. You can't just be Ranger?
Auburn even.
Why do you think that's funny? Just copying people. Is that like your only thing? Just copying people?
You're getting cut because I was so spot on. And we both know that's true. And that's fine. You can be cut all you want. But guess what? Shut up. Well...
I'll leave.
We're on the podcast, guys. And I truly want to say some nice things about my sister now because I feel like I have to, because she's going to start being a sook if I don't. But there's no one else that I could do this with, genuinely, like, that I feel so comfortable to be myself in front of. Like, of course, there's so many influences that...
He doesn't want to pay anyone else.
I'm not even paying this bitch. She didn't get paid. She just had to show up. And that's period, because what? We're blood relation. We're related by DNA. Honestly, she's the only person that I could really do this with because I talk a lot of shit and she's used to my shit and she's not scared to tell me
Oh,
when
let's
I'm...
probe myself in the eye. Sorry. Keep going.
Thank you so much for interrupting my monologue. This is actually the Ken movie. The Barbies need to stay...
Mojo Doja Casa House.
Yeah, this is my Mojo Doja Casa
Mojo
house.
Doja cat.
Are you trying to fight me and my dyslexia?
Can you actually just go on with the ranting about me? Thank you.
Sure. So I just couldn't do this with anyone else. So I'm really happy that she agreed to do it. I've asked her so many times in the past to do like content stuff with me, but I feel like because she was in high school still, she felt uncomfortable, which is fair because I think I would have that same reaction. Like being in high school, knowing that people from my school would see it, knowing that they would say how fucking hot her brother was, and like that would make her uncomfortable. And I get that. I get that. I truly get that.
How his hot breath smells, or
No, how hot I am as a person. Do you not?
because you're sweaty, like a pig?
I don't even sweat like that. Like that's actually crazy because I'm the one person who does not sweat. I literally don't sweat.
That's a problem. Get that fixed.
It's
See a
not a
doctor.
problem. Like I don't sweat like that. You can ask anybody. I know I keep saying
How
you can
many
ask
friends?
anybody,
How many
but, like,
friends do you
can.
have? How many friends do you
literally
have
can
that know
ask-
your sweat schedule?
They know. They know because they know that I'm not oily like that.
Okay. That's
I
why
don't
you're
sweat like that.
bleeming right back at me.
I'm actually not bleeming. It's gleaming, but that's funny. Guys, I'm really sorry, but this is what the podcast has come to. It's just going to be back and forth banter with my producer. My producer knows her place though. She's not one of them people that is going to interject every time I'm making a point. Is that correct, producer?
Yeah.
Truly thank you to my sister Mia. Are you brushing your hair?
It's a little bit.
Now this has gone to immediately no.
ASMR,
Immediately no.
guys.
No one needs to hear that coming from your head. Just immediately from
Carry
that,
on.
I'm inhaling crusty flakes of dandruff.
Carry on.
Like I can.
Carry on,
I'm
bitch.
tasting
People
it.
are getting bored. Carry on.
What is that? Head and Shoulders? There's something wrong with you.
Can you carry the fuck on?
Period. Yeah. I guess that's all really. That's the introduction to my sister Mia. And I think we should do a little bit of a catch up on what I've been doing in the past 2 weeks since we last spoke. And then we'll give the floor to Mia and maybe she can tell us a little bit about herself and you guys can get to know her a bit more. Because I want you guys to love her. Like, not as much as I love her because that's a bit strange.
Imagine I steal your thunder. Could you imagine? Like people are like, oh, actually, fuck off, Frank. Make your own podcast, Mia. Okay, and I get more followers than you.
So it's not even an episode in and you're trying to do an Alex Cooper to me. That's what I'm hearing.
Alex Cooper. What'd she do?
Let me inform you. Alex Cooper had a podcast, Call Her Daddy. We all know this. But does anyone remember Sophia with an F? Sophia Franklin.
No.
Sophia Franklin was her co-host when they were at Barstool. Now, apparently, allegedly, what had happened was Call Her Daddy got picked up by Spotify, but then Alex Cooper was like, oh, I think I could get a better deal if I go by myself. So Alex Cooper took the rug from underneath Sophia with an F's fucking ass, left her out in the desert, broke, and pretty much stole the podcast and sold it to Spotify as a single podcast, but she was a duo podcast before. So
That's crazy for Sophia.
that's crazy for Sophia, but that's back to what I was saying about me. You're already trying to Alex Cooper me, and it's only been one episode. One. You haven't even gotten enough grit. You haven't even gotten...
She gets Zayn Malik, Kendall Jenner.
True.
Like, I'll be Alex. You can be Sophia, bitch. I don't really care.
Who's Sophia getting? Like what influence? She's getting an influencer. Like that's for sure. Like that. There's nothing wrong with getting
Like
an
who?
influencer on the
Lil
podcast.
Huddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Very D grade.
Yeah. Like she's
Below.
not. She's really not getting Sophia Richie.
No, she ain't. But Alex B.
Alex gets
Lucy
them.
Hale.
I really want to watch the Lucy Hale
Yeah,
Call Her
me
Daddy
too.
podcast because
Me too.
like this is something that Mia and I have in common. We both love Pretty Little Liars, but
Oh, favourite show.
it's
No
a
one
great
come
show.
for me.
It's such a
Favourite
good show. But I think what's really funny is I watched it when it was airing and coming out, and Mia's only gotten old enough now to start watching all the seasons. So we both have very different perspectives of it because I was there when it was hype. Like when people would wait literally week to week to see what was happening. And like, imagine all the filler episodes, Mia, like all the episodes that make no sense. We had to put up with them. We had to listen, watch, nothing happening. And then a couple episodes go by and then you're like, oh my God, Spencer's A. Like crazy stuff. But I really want to watch the Call Her Daddy podcast with Lucy Hale. I think it'll be really
To
good.
be fair, I have watched all the seasons before thoroughly, but this is like probably the fourth, fifth time I watched it back to back, and I'm only looking at it differently now.
Like when you say looking at it differently, like the relationship with
Ezra
Ezra.
and Arya. Like,
yeah.
when I was younger, I would ship them. Like, why is everyone so mean to them? Like, she loves him, he loves her.
Yeah.
But now I'm realizing, like, it's actually quite fucked.
No, not like even quite fucked. Like he was quite literally fucking a teenager. Like that is insane. And then
Yeah.
justifying it, I remember there was this one episode. This is when I stopped liking Ezra. They go to the Montgomery's house. So this is Arya's parents' house. They're going through a fucked up divorce as it is because the dad's a cheating dog.
No one likes him.
Imagine having the audacity to walk in as a full-grown man and be like, I'm in love with your 16-year-old daughter and I'm going to be in love with her.
Yeah, but
and you
like-
can't do anything about it.
But, like, fuck Arya. She was so annoying.
Arya was...
Because she was, like,
Yeah.
blaming her parents for, like,
everything.
everything.
Which is fair because her parents were fucked up, but only Byron. That was her dad's name.
Yeah, Byron and-
Ella was amazing.
Ella was great. Good
Oh, we
mum.
love
really
her.
good mum. But, like, she's got to realize what the fucking situation was.
But she doesn't. And what I don't
He's
like...
24.
That's crazy. And she's 16. That's a whole
That's
6 year
disgusting.
gap.
That's you and I. Oh,
First of all...
no, it's
No,
not.
no. And first of all, don't be saying things like that.
Like, what? No, I'm saying the age gap.
I know the age gap, but even putting us in that same sentence made me feel queasy.
I need you to shut the fuck up. But,
Oh,
yeah, no, like, the age gap is crazy. That's 8 years. Am I correct?
you're not, but you tried. It's 6 years.
16.
16.
16
Wait.
and 22. I'm right.
16. Okay, you said 16, 24.
Yeah.
Now that would be 8 years, but 16, 22, that's 6 years.
But no one said 22. He's not 22. He'd be 24.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to make my point that I know about math. But yeah, I do really want to watch it. I think I might do that tonight, watch the Lucy Hale interview. Because
Yeah.
I watched the Shay Mitchell one, and the thing with that pissed me off, I really like Shay Mitchell. I think she's so stunning. Gorgeous woman.
great.
She really is.
She's a great woman.
But her interview was so boring. And I don't know if it's because she's just not that appealing in that way. But it was so boring. However, when it comes to Lucy Hale or Ashley Benson, I eat everything they do up.
Interesting motherfuckers.
Very interesting to me.
Yeah.
And another interesting fact, they were besties before the show was even a thing. Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But like, I saw a clip from the Lucy Hale interview with Alex Cooper, and she was like saying how she wasn't close with the girls.
With Shay Mitchell, Troy, and Ashley.
Ashley. But like, what shocked me is that I did not know that was a thing. Like, I genuinely watched this show back to back, and I would stalk their Instagrams. I would do all of that when it was airing. And I never once thought, oh, they don't like each other. Like, Lucy Hale doesn't get along with the rest of them, because they were always together. That's why when she said that, I was like, that seems really like unlikely. Like, I feel like you guys were always together.
I was kind of taken aback. I was like, I wonder if they know that that's being said about them.
That's what
Because
I
I
was
was
saying.
like, because people did see photos with them just
It's
as a
just them
three,
three, yeah.
just as a three. But I don't know if she's actually being truthful. Like, I'm
I
like,
don't think so. And like, I know that it's her experience, so like, and we don't really know, but I just don't believe it.
I think it's a bit of air raids.
I think it's a little bit of air raids because
A little bit. Maybe it is true, but a little bit of air raids.
And what I don't like is that they don't know that she probably feels that way. That's at least how I think of it, because I remember when they would post together all the time. And like, maybe over the years, I understand like the show's ended. There's no reason to really keep in contact. But like, I don't know, Lucy Hale. That one kind of threw me off guard.
Yeah.
Besides that stunning woman.
Yeah.
Besides that lovely woman.
Yeah.
Besides that, I love her.
No, I'm really excited because she talks about her alcohol addiction
But
and
yes,
everything like that. I'm really excited to hear it.
going back to like leaving the girls out though, why does no one talk about Allison? Why does no one talk about Sasha Pietrice?
Beatrice?
Pieteris?
It's some. I know it's Sasha.
Peter Rabbit?
Maybe that one.
Maybe, I think so. But like, no one talks about her. Like, I understand she was a lot younger than them, but why is she
yeah.
never brought up in the Pretty Little Liars discussion? Because like, without her, that show was nothing.
Oh, I have something to say about this.
Okay.
season 5 rolls around, right?
Talk your shit.
This is when Allison, this is when the dollhouse has happened.
I love the Dollhouse is the best
One,
season.
they should have made more episodes about that.
Yep.
We did not get justice for 3. Sorry,
Nope.
my opinion. There should have been way more dollhouse episodes.
I agree.
However, why the fuck did they drop Allison's storyline like that? She was that bitch,
They
made
that
her
bitch.
not that bitch
No.
very quickly. They made her like a joke in the end.
Why was she dressed up as a fucking primary school teacher when she was meant to be like 18? Like,
She was that bitch though.
she really was. Where was the wardrobe department at? Like, they always had the best clothes in the show,
Yeah.
hands down. Spencer.
Love Spencer.
Spencer always had the best outfits.
Favorite character.
Favorite character
Yeah.
for me personally has to be Hannah.
Everyone says that. I love Hannah. She's very close second, but
She's not close
Spencer,
second.
No.
I would say that she's arguably the best character
No,
in the show.
I go with Spencer all the way. I'm a heavy on Spencer. That bitch is smart.
She
gets
is.
them out of everything every single time.
I don't know. I like Spencer.
She carried
a
it
lot.
on her back.
I
Carried.
like Spencer a lot, but why are you fucking everybody's boyfriends?
Everyone wanted her, to be fair.
Yes, but why Caleb?
Oh,
I never.
We don't
liked
talk about
story.
that.
Yeah, that storyline really annoyed me.
but we can't
because-
blame Spencer for that.
No,
I'm
we
blaming
can.
her.
We can. I'm
I'm
blaming
blaming
her.
Caleb.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm blaming Caleb. He cheated on
he did.
Spencer with Hannah. That says more about him than her.
Yeah, but that's because Hannah was his true love.
But Spencer did ask Hannah, to be fair.
And what's Hannah meant to say? I don't
No.
want you to sleep with my ex-boyfriend that I loved so dearly.
That's exactly what she should have said.
That's what she should have said, but it's obviously not going to be realistic because Spencer would have still stolen her man. And it's been proven in the past. She stole all her fucking sister's boyfriends. Like, that's... I
By
don't know.
Ren.
If I had to
Ren,
rank...
Ian.
If I had to rank the 5 of them, I would do Hannah first, Allison second, Spencer third, Aria Emily. Sorry to Emily, but her character was...
He's dead as fuck. Sorry.
So
I love Emily as a character,
boring.
but she's dead as fuck as a
Boring.
storyline.
She's just so, like, monotone. Like, I don't want the Kardashians in Pretty Little Liars. Like, give me something. Shay Mitchell actually stepped it up in season 5.
She did.
She did.
Once her dad died. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry, rest
Sorry.
in peace.
Once in. Oh no, that's in season 6.
That he dies?
Yeah, because
Oh.
season 5 is when it ends, and they meet, but 5 years later back.
Yes. I did like the time jump. I think it was needed because the show was getting so old.
No, they needed it because their characters were growing up. Period.
Yeah. All in all, though, I don't know. This Lucy Howell interview is going to be really interesting to me. I really want to watch it because I just need to hear her talk about it because I feel like they don't talk about Pretty Little Liars at all. Like, they're the one cast
They literally
that
do not bring it up.
do not bring it up and have strayed so far away from where they came from. Like, I don't know. I would love to see Ashley Benson on there.
No. Oh yes.
I would
but
love to see
I
it.
think there needs to be more justice for Mona, Janelle Parrish.
Janelle Parrish.
Because I've had
how did
this
I
talk with
even
a
forget?
friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mona is up there with one of my favorite characters. And she's like, why?
Yeah, no,
she
you're
was
right.
A. I'm like, no, that bitch,
No,
she ran
was,
it all.
She was. And
She
you know
made
what?
Allison who she fucking is.
You know what?
Facts.
Without Mona, the show would
Would've-
have been boring. Like,
That she was that bitch. Again, she was that bitch. Like
She
she
was.
was so fucking smart, but outsmarted Spencer smart, which is
I
smart.
know, which is crazy because like Spencer's meant to be like
The smart
one.
like switched on one, but no, Mona made her bitch.
Mona was
They
just
ran back to Mona so many times for help, and she was the
Yes.
one who really started it all.
I think so.
But they ran to her anyway.
Mona was just. If I had to re-rank my characters, Mona literally would be number 1.
Yeah.
Like she was my favorite all-time character on Pretty Little Liars. I don't know. I am excited for this interview though
Yeah.
with Lucy Hale.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. So I'll get into my week, my past 2 weeks and what I've done. Jack shit. Actually nothing. Like Mia, my week has been so boring. Like honestly, the most exciting thing that's happened is I upped all my weights at the gym.
Oh,
That's literally that's probably the most significant thing I've done.
God bless.
Bless. Oh, what else? Oh, I got a new mattress. Let me tell you about my fucking mattress. So I got a $500 mattress from Temple and Webster, which if you're anybody who's buying a mattress, check out Temple and Webster because that was a bargain. Mattresses can cost upwards of like $1,000. Like I remember the last one that we had, the one that my ex's mum bought. That was literally me like $1,500 mattress.
That's crazy.
Crazy, and it was so comfortable. Like I was cut when I knew I was leaving. I knew because it's such a comfortable bed. Like it's one of them beds where you can have a bad sleep and it's still not the worst sleep. Like it's still good sleep. This new one I got, set it up yesterday. It fucking punted me. It literally threw me into the wall when I was opening it because it was like an inflatable one that you had to like roll out and then cut, and it's meant to take like 48 hours to inflate. It inflated immediately and threw me across the room. If you want to see that, go to my TikTok because that was really funny. I have to say it was funny for me. But besides that and then the gym, I haven't really done anything. How about you? Have you done anything special?
Really? No. Like, I only graduated like a month ago. So I've been taking it very easy.
It's been a month
and
already.
I don't do exams. Sorry, a bit controversial. I know everyone's doing exams right now, but I didn't do exams. So literally no one was really like free to do anything. So I've been like very chill, but it's been needed. Like, very needed.
I think so. I think
very
like
needed for me.
Context to all of this, Mia graduated year 12 a month ago. Woo!
Thanks.
Love it. No one thought she'd make it.
With a 60% attendance. You can do it, guys. I'm telling you, you can do it.
A 60%. My sister, guys, the almost dropout.
But I swear to God, I didn't miss that much school. Like, I was there probably 4 times a week.
Okay, but then like you put that into the massive picture of things. One day off a week, 60% attendance. Like that's literally accurate.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's a bit of a lie.
No, I don't think so. I think it's completely accurate.
I don't know.
I think it is.
No, but my school did fuck with my attendance though.
No, that's true.
You do, because you get to choose, I don't know if it's like this in the rest of the like country, but you choose to do a vet. You can choose to do a vet. And I did beauty. And that sometimes can stuff with your attendance because you're missing the actual class minutes. And it's just like really boring, but that's...
No, it's not. I'm actually interested.
I feel like that's how like my attendance dropped quite a bit because although the teachers say it doesn't affect it...
It does.
It actually does because it affects the minutes in class.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just...
Yeah.
I think that's how my attendance got the way it was because I swear I didn't miss that much of school.
Why I find this interesting is because I have a lot of trouble remembering high school. Like... I know that's crazy because like I remember like the key moments and the canon events and like the really scary things that happened to me in high school. When it comes to specifics, like I don't even remember how the fuck my schedule was. Like I don't remember any of that. I remember we had a website, I think it was called Compass. Do you still use Compass?
That's a public school thing. Sorry.
Oh.
No, we use Simon. The private school girls know Simon.
We use Simon.
It's way better. Compass is shit. I had like Chloe, my best friend. Compass? Chloe, my best friend, she was on Compass and I did not understand it. I think it was so complicated.
I don't know, but Compass for me, that's all I remember. I don't remember how everything was set out though. So this is why it's interesting to me because when you said vet, I'm like, this bitch wanted to play with animals? Like, what do you mean by vet? What does it stand for?
It's vocational something. It's like a course. It's vocational external something.
I'm over it.
I really don't know.
I'm over it because you have no clue what it's about, but that's okay.
Yeah, but okay, whatever.
So she did a beauty course.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and Mia's actually like, okay, not to give you props, but like Mia's always been good at like makeup and like when it comes to beauty things, she's always been great at it. And like she's got so many other attributes, but that was like something that you always dabbled in. So I did think that that's what you would end up doing after high school was like something I pictured you doing. So it makes sense that that's what you ended up doing.
I mean, I did used to pin Nonna and Nonno down and put makeup on them.
Oh,
so
no, gosh,
if anyone didn't see that coming, I don't know how you missed it. But
no, she did. But like it wasn't in a like cute, oh my God, I'm a little girl, I'm going to pin down my Nonna and then like put makeup on her. It was like, no, Nonna, sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. I'm about to do your makeup.
Because she had to run away so many times.
Rest
and she like tried to please me by like actually
literally
sitting there. But she hated it. But I loved it. I thought it was great.
I miss that lady. God bless. Love her. But so you've graduated. That's when I tell you that's so weird for me, not to make everything about me. But
it's your podcast, so go for it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's so weird for me, Mia. Like I don't think you understand. I was there like maybe 5 hours after you were born, and I was holding you. And now seeing you graduate almost 18 years later, that is so insane. I remember it vividly. I was in Shepparton when Mia was born. So Shepparton is like 40 minutes away from where I guess she was born, like in the city. So
Is it?
yeah, maybe a bit further.
It's a bit further. I
Yeah,
think
maybe
40
it's
minutes.
like an hour. So Shepparton's like rural Victoria. Melbourne is where Mia was born. So I was out there with my nonna, my auntie, everything. Like we were just out there for like a little holiday. And like I wasn't meant to go because my sister was about to be born. And like I think we knew that, but I honestly don't think that it would have been good for me to be there because I don't know what I would have done. I would have been so fucking bored. I would have probably been annoying mum or dad.
You were 6 years old, to be fair.
So, like, to be fair, I didn't need to be there. But when I got to the hospital, I remember the drive back. I felt so sick. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I knew mum was in labor before anyone else. And it was because of a psychic premonition.
Really?
So I said
I
to
don't
Nonna
know.
Anna in the morning before you were born, I said, I think my mum's having the baby. And I remember this conversation because she was like telling me I was... Like, she's like, that's not true. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. No one's told you this.
Thought you were
Like,
tweaking
she
hard.
thought I was tweaking. And I was like, no, she's fucking having the baby. Like, take me back to Melbourne. I need to see my baby sister. I'm a mother. So
Yeah.
I told her, like, mum's having the baby. She's having the baby. I feel really sick and I feel like I'm going to vomit. And she's like, why are you going to vomit? Like, she's... Nonna Anna, you guys don't know her. She's dead now, but rest in peace to her.
God bless that lady anyway.
God bless her. She was so dramatic. Like when I would say I need to throw up, she'd be like, "Oh my god, I need to throw up and shit my pants." Like she would just one up.
Yeah,
but
she
not in a,
had
like,
to one up you because
she had to one up, but it wasn't on purpose.
it was
Like,
just
it's
a tactic to like make like if you say, "Oh, I need to throw up,"
Yeah.
she'd be like, "No, you don't, because I need to do something way more." So
Yeah.
if I actually don't need to do something way more, you don't have to do that at all.
Exactly. That was her logic behind it. So I was telling her I feel really sick. I feel really sick. Then we get the call like maybe an hour later, and she's like, "Oh, we have to go back because your mum's in labor." And I was like, "I fucking told you 3 hours ago."
Yeah.
Being there from the moment you're born, pretty much, and like seeing you now as a grown woman, almost like you're a young baby still in my eyes, but like I guess technically you're kind of like a young adult. That's like scary.
Yeah, I think it's a bit wild.
I think
it's a bit
so.
crazy for me.
Well, I don't know why it's that crazy for you because like
No,
that's just a
can I
pattern of
give
life.
you a little bit of context why it is crazy? So
Tell me.
my friends know exactly what I'm going to say right now
Here we
because
go.
I have actual trauma behind this.
Here we go. What's your
Frank,
trauma?
Frank, Tiana, and I. So Tiana's our younger sister.
Yes.
We are all a year younger because our mum had us earlier
Hold on.
in the year.
Pause. When she says a year younger, she means that we were always the youngest in our class. Like everyone else would be 15 and I would be 14 and I would have just turned 14 and they all just turned 15. Go
Yeah.
on.
A lot of the time I was only a couple months behind people.
Yeah.
And that's the same with Frank because we're born literally at the start of the year. So I was always looked down upon, even in primary school. Like it sounds really shit and no one gets it because if you're the age that you're supposed to be, you don't get it. But
Yeah.
when you were the younger one, you would always
felt
get
it.
like you would always get spoken down upon. Like, oh, you're just a baby. Like you're just a baby. Like,
Which,
and would
okay,
kill me because I'm like,
I get why it killed you, but let me just say this. Like, it's very endearing in your later years. Like when you're, okay, for me personally, because I work in an environment where everyone's pretty much my age, but still not everyone's 23. Like they're in their 20s, but they'll be like 27, 28, 29. So then when they say like, oh my God, you're a baby, I feel like, I'm a baby.
yeah, and I can't wait to get to that stage.
You will get to that
But
stage.
Right
You
now,
will.
it still sucks.
Right now it sucks, but it won't. Trust me, like you're going to love being the younger one out of all your friends when you get older because this is what I'm experiencing right now. I turned 23 this year, which is still an ugly age, but like it's acceptable. Everyone else around me, 24, that's just too far. Like I'm not celebrating my 24th birthday. I've already decided. Like what am I going to do for my 24th birthday? I did like a dress up
24
party.
feels so old because 23, 22 is young.
Hold on.
No, but
Hold
24
on.
is like you're grown, like grown, you know? Like you're not just a baby. You can't just like move back home if you needed it. Like you're 24,
Now-
you know?
I know this, but why would you reinstate that? Like, in the back of my mind, I've always thought, if things get really bad, maybe I could move home. You just solidifying the fact that I couldn't makes me really nervous because that means I need to have my shit together.
But mum would come back literally arms wide open, and so
I know.
would dad.
I know they would, but I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, same. Like,
Low key, but that's okay. Still love my parents. Just I don't think that would ever work. But you've graduated. You're about to go on schoolies.
yeah.
That's crazy, guys. This is what I'm most excited about for this podcast because honestly, like sharing my life online has just been something really fun that I've loved doing since I was literally Mia's age. Like 17 is when I really, really started this. So I have shared so much of myself online, and even if no one has seen it or not everybody is up to date with it, it's there, and like I get to see that. So I'm so excited to speak about like schoolies and grad parties and all these things with Mia because like she's gonna look back one day and be like, oh my god, like I've got that documented.
It's like a little online diary.
It's like an online diary, and I love that. I think that's why this podcast works so much better with me and you. Like going back to what I said earlier, I couldn't do this with anyone but Mia because first of all, the way we're going to roast each other nonstop, like, and she's allowed to cut me where it hurts because that's my blood.
Due to our blood relations. We share the same genetic makeup. So that means I can call him a fat heifer and he can call me Chewbacca dog. And
well, now first of all,
but
okay.
Nothing could ever happen because what's he going to do? Fight me? I'm his sister. What am I going to do? Fight him? I can and I would and I will.
And she has and she's won.
Anyway,
time.
But what's really going to happen? Like, what's he going to do? Tell the teacher on me? Cut me off? He can't. Sorry.
Like, when you say tell the teacher on me, like, that just... That lets me know how immature you still are. Because, like, my brain immediately was like, I would just tell mum. Like, why would I tell a teacher?
That's even more immature.
It's really not. Like, when you get older...
No, because what's a teacher going to do, really?
Hold on. First of all, when you start telling your parents things when you get older, like, I've never ratted you out like that, really. Like, I've never really gone to mum and dad and be like, guys, guess what? Like, we're going to talk about your tattoo. This bitch got a tattoo at the age of 16 behind everyone's back. Not something small.
I said rot roll. I said
you literally said,
fucked.
I'm going to rock this boat. And if I do sink, unlucky. But like, she got a whole fucking massive tattoo on her rib cage. Hid it from everybody for so long. Not me.
No, I did tell you.
You told me, but I couldn't tell anybody, so it was really hidden. But she got that and then a butterfly on her neck, which...
It's not a butterfly. It's an angel wing.
See how I said butterfly? That just reinstates how I don't like that. I really don't like that tattoo. It's my least favorite of the two you have.
Really? I actually like it. I like
you
my
like
wings.
it. If you like it, I love it.
I
but
like
I don't
because they're not big. It's that big. It's not big at all.
I know, but like all this to say, she is so fucking ballsy. Like I could have never done that. I would have never tested my parents in this way because like it's not in my blood. Like that's the one time we actually aren't similar. Like okay.
I beg to differ.
Okay. Hold on. Now. I have tested them in different ways, but I didn't even I didn't do anything that I knew they would deem disrespectful, like getting a tattoo at 16. No offense, but offense.
You did way worse things. I'm not gonna rat you out, but you did way worse things than what I did.
I really didn't.
I wasn't really I'm not irresponsible.
I was never
You did irresponsible things.
No, I didn't. I was so responsible. Like my whole Mia, I moved out at 16. Like, do you know how responsible you have to be to do that?
Okay.
Literally, see?
Okay,
I gotcha.
yeah.
Now what are you going to say? Now what, bitch?
No, but you
now
had
what?
a mouth on you, though.
I didn't really.
You did,
answer back
though.
to mum and dad. I didn't
That's
really.
the biggest cap. I don't know what the fucking this narrative has come from.
I started answering back when I got to like 16. Before that, BC, before Christ, I never responded back. Like, and if I did, it would be under my breath and then I'd get my ass whooped.
Fair enough.
But like, I never was like in their face and being like, well, you're a fucking bitch.
But
I
whatever
couldn't do
we
that.
did and we knew about it, like if I had to sneak out or something, which I actually have never done.
Yeah.
But if I had to sneak out and Frank knew about it, I know for a fact he wouldn't tell my mum and dad. And same thing would happen with Frank if he did something.
Yeah. That's an extreme though. Like that's actually been a situation I've never been in with the sneak out.
No, because we haven't really done anything that bad.
Actually, okay.
Have you snuck out?
I did sneak out.
I haven't. See, that there you go. I
did
have never
sneak
done
out,
that.
But you know why it was okay? The reason that I get a pass for this one is because mum and dad both said I could go do this thing. Then when it came to going to do this thing, they were like, no, you're not going.
Oh, I hate that shit.
So then I was like,
that.
I'm not having this. Like I had my girlfriend at the time coming to pick me up. I was like, I need to get out of this house. Like I'm not staying here. Like they already said yes to me. You can't take it back now because you're upset and butthurt because I didn't do the dishes. Like that's not fair. So I snuck out and then I got so many fucking messages from mum and dad literally crucifying me. It was like I killed someone. Like they literally made me feel like I had killed someone with the way that they were talking to me. And ever since then, I was kind of like, this is a bit funny because I really didn't do anything that bad. You already said yes. I'm going to do something safe. I'm going
How
to a
old were you?
sleepover. I was probably like 17. Like 17. I was still young. Like I was still not an adult, but I wasn't like a child. I'm not a girl.
No, that's fair.
Not
I feel like
yet
once
a
you're,
woman.
I feel like once you're 17 to 18, like I feel like they gotta like
Ease up a
little bit, which they completely have with
They
me.
completely have. Like
Completely, like genuinely,
mum and dad have like they're really
very lenient towards me these days. But
Yeah.
they never used to be, and that's
No.
actually on God. Literally on God. No, that's actually on Jesu. Because before I hit, I'm gonna say literally when I turned 16 is when they started to ease
Yeah.
up a little bit on me.
Maybe
Anything
16.
before that, they will literally say, get fucked.
Yeah, but okay.
now I don't even ask them. I present what I'm doing.
You do, and this is where we're different. I would never present it and be like, hey guys, this is what I'm going to do. Mia is so good at that. She'd be like, mum and dad, I'm going to do this. For me, I was like, shy. I'm too shy. And I'd go up,
And you yelled at me for saying, on God. You did it.
I'm too shy. That's still a thing.
Fucking no, it's not. In what universe?
Do the youngins still not do that?
Youngins.
Did they not do this?
Bye. I'm over it.
What are they doing instead?
Not that.
They're not doing this?
No.
Okay. Well, I was too shy. Like, I really was. I would go up to them and be like, can I please go out? And they'd be like, what? I'd be like, can I please go out? I really was not presenting it to them like, oh, I'm going out.
Oh, I do.
That's
Because
why
that's
we're
how
different.
you get a yes. Because they just say, oh, okay. And then that time comes around and
Yeah.
there I'm gone. You know, I'm gone by then.
I understand that. That's just not me.
No,
I
it's
just was not like
so
that.
me. But to be fair, I'm actually pretty responsible and they know that.
Yeah, you are. You're pretty good. That's why I think there is a lack of trust sometimes. But I think that's just normal with parents. Like, I think that they don't fully ever trust their kids until you literally get to my age. Because I feel like mum and dad have seen me now be like a man. And why are you scared by that? What had scared you?
What kind of man?
Anyways, like they just look at me in a whole different light than they did when I was your age. Like, I can see it because it like shows differently from how we interact.
Wait,
So I think
they
you
look
will.
at different how?
Like, I think that they are a lot more, not even just trusting. I think they're a lot more accepting of me as at my age now. I think that they're like a lot more, I guess, comfortable with who I am because of my age. And I know that's weird, but like, I think that they finally maybe see me as a person.
Yeah.
'Cause I think
No,
it's-
100%. I get
I think it's hard to see your kid as a person, if that makes sense. I think it's hard to see them as anything but your child. So I think I'm at that point where they do see that now. And I can't wait for you to get there because I think you would have like a lot, I guess, a better experience with like parents in general. Because I remember being 17 and like hating my parents, but like not actually hating them, just like hating how I felt. So you'll get there. It'll be good.
Yeah.
I want to get back to schoolies though. So Mia's going to schoolies next week. You leave?
No, the week after.
The week after.
Yeah.
So she's going to schoolies. She's going down to Rye.
Oh, I know, I lie.
It is next week.
It is next week. Sorry, I lie.
It's next week.
I lie.
And you're going to Rye. They're going down, you and like how many friends? Like 5 friends?
4 friends. I'm
4 friends.
Yeah.
You're the 5th person.
Yeah.
That's going to be so fun. I never got to go to schoolies. Not to make it about me, but I'm going to. I never got to go to fucking schoolies.
He dropped out.
Okay, but I didn't really, like I was still in year 12. I was just at a different school, but then I dropped out halfway through year 12.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
fine. So I went to a different school in my final year of high school, and that just solidified that I don't have any fucking friends because they all planned schoolies. I was there in year 11 sitting down with them when we talk about what we're going to do, like for schoolies and like where we're going to go. And I was so excited. And they're like, oh, Frank, you'll still be a part of it. Like when you leave, like, don't worry, like you'll still be a part of things. I never fucking was a part of things. I didn't get to go to schoolies. I wanted to go so bad. My ex-girlfriend at the time, she was going and then she cancelled last minute. Like her and a group of friends didn't want to go anymore. And I was meant to go to that, but I never got to go to schoolies. So like this is very big for you and I'm very excited because I want to live vicariously through you. So like what are you excited to do when you get there? Just be alone?
That
Yeah.
I am actually really excited for.
That
and
is
I'm
fun.
also excited to just have my freedom with my friends. Like it's
Yeah.
my time.
It
and
is.
no one is
This
gonna
is
bother
our
me.
time.
You know, because like everyone knows to not bother me while I'm away.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want anyone to fucking text me with some stupid bullshit. Like I want to be in my own
Yeah.
haven with
I
my
get
best
that.
friend.
I
You
get
know?
that.
Well,
I don't
best
think you-
friends, but I'm going with my best friend Chloe.
Yeah.
And like some friends from her school because my school is just it was a whole head fuck, really.
And it didn't work out, yeah?
It just didn't plan out the way we all hoped it would.
Yeah, that's
but
fair.
we've substituted it out with something else. Anyway.
Yeah, so you're instead now going with your best friend Chloe. Chloe didn't go to the same high school as Mia. That's why
No.
Mia's kind of infiltrating their schoolies trip.
A
But
little
she's-
bit, yeah.
A little bit,
yeah.
but she's friends with all of them, so it doesn't really matter.
No, like, I'm actually like I know them and I'm good friends with the person who is
Hosting.
hosting. I'm not
Yeah.
good friends with her, but I really do like her. And
Yeah. It works out.
yeah, it
worked out.
It just because my school friends, like, it just didn't work out the way we all wanted it to because
Which
none
is
of us
so
could all
real.
leave. Because none of us could all leave
Yeah.
Melbourne, which is fair enough. Like everyone's got parents that have different rules, which is fair. But we are staying
Yeah.
in the city.
Yeah.
2 weeks after
You come back from Rye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fun. I'm really excited for you to go to schoolies. I want you to go to the silent disco.
Oh, what's that?
So there's a silent disco, I believe, that happens there during schoolies time. And I only know about this because of Annalise. So Annalise's Nick Knock 123 on TikTok and stuff. I always see her story times about it. I don't think we've ever spoken about it, me and her, though. But like, I see her stories about she went to like a silent disco when she went to schoolies with her group of friends, and they were saying how embarrassing it felt. But like when you're there and you're doing it, it doesn't feel embarrassing. And that's so real because I had someone at work actually today who went to a hens on the weekend and they did a silent disco, and she said, I was so drunk that like I forgot that we weren't actually all hearing music. Like we were all just in our own headphones hearing it ourselves. And it's like a very isolated experience. But imagine being like in a big group of people, Mia. You've got headphones on, you're all vibing to music, but not like when you take the headphones off, it's silent.
I feel like that's so embarrassing.
It sounds so
I wouldn't even
embarrassing.
get my head around it. I
think
think
it'd be
I'd
fun.
be too much in my own head about that.
Yeah, that would. I think you'd get in your head too much about it. I feel like you'd be like, people are looking at me funny. Oh my god, my hair's going all weirdly. I can't do this. Don't put the headphones on my hair. I don't think you
not
could
that.
get into it.
Not that.
No, that.
But
no, that you can be real. That
no,
like,
I'm
it's
just really
very much that.
excited for the freedom.
Yeah.
The parties, which is going to be really fun. Although a lot of them do get shut down, and I'm very much aware of that. But while they
I think that,
are
like-
running, I'll enjoy it.
Yeah, you enjoy what you've got going on, and honestly, I said this to you already, but like you're going to enjoy just hanging out with your friends. It's just gonna be
real.
massive sleepovers all the time. It's gonna be so fun.
And the girls and I, we've all planned to do, because not everyone's going to go out every single night. Like, come on, we're going to burn ourselves out. We're not crazy.
Absolutely.
We're going to be doing things like enjoying our own time together.
Yeah.
So we've planned like girls' nights, which is going to be so fun.
Yeah,
we're
will
going to
be.
cook dinner together, and we're going to play board games, like paint ceramics. Like, to me, exciting. To most people, it'd be really lame, but I think it's going to be really exciting.
Now, I would like to interject here. So I'm on board
In our
with
cute PJs. How cute.
in your cute PJs. Wow. I'd like to interject here. So this does sound really fun. I honestly think at my big age, I would love an arts and crafts segment with my friends. However, go out and live a little. Like, go out and just have fun. I think the arts and crafts stuff will be fun in the moment, but honestly, just vibing with your friends, like outside, like just just sitting down and everybody's talking about their lives and like what they want to do, and you're going to look back in it in like 5 years and be like, I wonder what they're doing, because like I don't feel like you stay in contact with everybody that you meet in high school.
No, and that's completely true.
But you look back and you'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe like we sat there 5 years ago talking about what we wanted to do with our lives and they did it. Like it'll be really fun to just figure things out about people. So I think my one piece of advice to you is just try to get to understand what everyone wants to do, or like what everyone's hoping to do with their lives, because I think that's what I missed out on, is like sitting down with all your friends and being able to be like, oh my God, I'm going to be a doctor after high school. Like that's what I want to do. And then like seeing them become a doctor. Like I just think it'll be really fun. So just like make sure you interact and you get to know people and like you find out what they want to do with their lives.
Yeah, and I totally will do that.
Yeah, I think that'll be really fun.
It would be really fun. But I'm just so
excited for you.
excited. Like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because
It's gonna
I'm
be
not a
fun.
big beach girly.
We both don't
At
like
all.
the beach. Our family
At
doesn't.
all.
Let's talk about that. Our family fucking hates the beach.
Everyone in our family hates the beach. No
Everyone.
one fucks with the beach in our family. Like it's really like an alampi thing. Like not one alampi fucks with the beach.
They don't really like
Genuinely don't fuck with the beach.
at all. Like I think it's because you can see the difference between Mia and I. Mia is very tan, olive skin, beautiful. I am, on the other hand, freckly, olive undertone, but like I will burn if
Giving
I.
Bondi Sands. Shut the fuck up. You pasty as shit.
I'm actually not. This is my natural tan. It is. I've got nothing. You see that? I'm licking. Look at that. It's still tan.
Right, okay.
I'm very fucking tan right now. For me.
Okay.
Give me that. So
Yeah, that's fair.
I think because my mum and me have the same type of skin where our mum will fucking burn. Like she will become a red hot chili pepper. Yeah. She goes so red. But dad goes so dark, golden, beautiful.
Yeah, like if anyone's ever met our dad, they know how dark he is. Like he's really, really, really tan. And he's like that all year round. Like
all
it's not
year
because
round.
it's summer. No, he's literally
He's just always really tan.
dark. Like,
and
he's
he's
dark.
always been. So like I think going back to why they don't like the beach, dad looks like the type that would love the beach, is not the fan of the beach.
No.
Mum, on the other hand, kind of likes the beach, doesn't like the ocean.
doesn't like the sand.
She doesn't like the sand, but she likes the atmosphere of being at the
Yeah.
beach.
Tiana?
I don't think she's figured it out yet.
Yeah.
I really don't. That girl
I don't
is
think she'd
9.
even like it, low
I don't
key.
think she would like it. She wouldn't get reception on the iPad.
True. She's an iPad kid. It's her generation.
Yeah, she's
she
an
would
iPad
fucking
kid.
hate that low key. She'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
can I go home and sit in my bed now and watch little
Literally.
Roblox?
Like she would step on the sand and be like, this was great, but I'm over it.
This has actually been really fun, but
This
I'm
is
actually
great,
over it.
but I could build this in Minecraft.
Real. And even my
Love that.
mum's side of the family, they didn't really like this beach either. My
No.
nonna,
We have a couple uncles that do like the beach.
oh, but they're weird.
I know.
Our
Gross.
nonna on my mum's side, she she would drive to the beach with her partner and
Yeah.
take us with her.
We go
But
on, like,
she would
drives.
never get out of the car.
Ever. Like, this is a core memory for me with my nonna Anna. Like, she loved the beach. She, like, really liked to get out of the house. Like, that was just what she needed to do.
Hated the house.
She hated
Loved
the
her house, hated the house though.
Loved, and, like, you would never see a nicer put together house.
It literally looked like a show house. Like
It was
nothing
literally, it was a showroom. Nothing was.
literally
You couldn't sit on
nothing
anything.
was ever touched.
No, you
Not
couldn't
one
sit on
thing.
anything. There was cabinets full of antiques, like full, but like really aesthetic antiques. Like she'd have a whole Elvis section because she loved Elvis, and like she'd just have really random niche things.
Like Chucky dolls.
So that's where I get it from because I'm the exact same. I like collect all this shit. Like I've got a Bratz doll sitting next to me. How funny.
Nonna would love that.
Nonna would love that. So going back to that, sorry, she would love driving to the beach and like hearing the ocean, but never would step out.
Never.
Our family really doesn't like the beach. They don't fuck with it.
They're very active people in general.
Oh, you know what? We say that.
When they used to be.
They used to be. I'm probably like the fattest in our immediate family.
Oh, no,
Would you not say?
wrong.
In our immediate family, yes. Me, you, mum, dad, Tiana. I'm the biggest.
Wrong.
Or was. Maybe I'm skinnier now.
Wrong. Dad is. But
Dad
the
is
thing
now, but
what's
Dad
really
wasn't.
funny with our dad is he's 6'2", pushing 6'3".
No, he's 6'3". I think he's 6'3".
He's always said he's 6'2.5", but I
He's
swear
being humble.
I swear he's taller.
He is.
Because I know people that are 6'1", and he's nowhere near. Like
No.
Dad's way taller. Anyway,
Way taller. And then our mum is 4'9".
Not even 4'10",
Ew.
4'9". There's a very big gap between them. But he's not built short, stubby. He's really tall, broad shoulders, but has a belly.
Yeah, but only now, like in his
Never used
later
to be
years.
like that,
Never
though.
used to be like that. But like, they're just not. We're not fans of the beach, and that's fine.
Not our
I'm
thing.
happy with that. Anyways,
Yeah, I kind of hate that. Anyway, moving on.
I don't. I really am happy that we don't like the
Yeah,
beach.
same. I
Imagine
hate
being
it.
them families that get like the whole umbrella set up and everything at the beach. Not for me. Moving on though, I think it's time to get into some hot topics. Hi, Lord. I got. Why are you staring at me like
What
that?
was that?
Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams is a fat whale. So Wendy Williams in her shows, she'll be like, "How you doing?" And that's how
Oh,
she
yeah,
says
yeah,
it.
yeah. But I didn't catch that. I think it went... oh, I can't even laugh.
That's okay, I
I
forgive you.
apologize.
But I got my producer friend over here, my lovely sister, to organize a bunch of hot topics that we're going to go through. We've got 5 great stories for you today, guys, hot off the press.
This is where I jump in. This is where I can work my magic.
Yes, so tell us about our first story.
Okay, so the mushroom lady.
Oh my God,
Now,
the fucking mushroom
I'm very
lady.
passionate on this topic.
Yes, give us a brief synopsis of what's happened so far.
Okay, so this is very brief
Go.
because it's a very long story.
Yeah.
But
A bitch killed people with mushrooms. Hold on.
hold on.
Go.
So
Go.
Erin Patterson.
But wait,
Oh,
before you say anything, like she killed them with mushrooms. Like I just need that to be clear. Like that's true, yeah? Like
Yeah.
allegedly. It's not allegedly. She got convicted.
no, she's convicted. She's
got
doing
convicted.
75 plus years.
75 plus
She's never
years.
seen the light of day again.
And as she shouldn't. No offense, but like,
No, she's so stupid.
okay, go ahead and tell us about what happened.
So
I won't
this
cut
lady
you off.
called Erin Patterson.
Okay, I will cut you off. So I just want to know this.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No,
I've
I
tried
ju-
that 2 times now.
I know, but I just need to know this. So she cooked up mushrooms and she fed them to her in-laws and her ex-husband. No? Or is that
No,
correct?
wrong.
Okay, tell me then. I'm wrong. I don't know.
Okay, so this is what happened. And I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So everyone...
And that's our motto.
No,
I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
no, I'm pretty
put
sure
that on a
I'm
t-shirt.
right. I am pretty sure I'm right.
Who
Okay,
needs that in merch? I think we need that on a hoodie. That's
Real.
actually a cute slogan.
So
We're
Erin
branding.
Patterson, right? She is a lady from rural Victoria. She cooked up... So she had a family dinner.
Mm-hmm.
She cooked up... what was it? Beef Wellington, I believe it was.
Now, hold on. Imagine you die because you ate a fucking beef Wellington.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. If
But
I'm
I would
going
fall
out,
for it. I fucking love beef Wellington. I'd fall for it.
I hate beef Wellington.
I'd fall for it.
I wouldn't.
I
now,
would fall.
now you change it and you put a
Fumble.
lasagna in front of me. I'm dead.
What are you, Garfield?
I'm literally Garfield. Put the whole lasagna
True,
tray
you're
in front of me.
ginger Too.
I'm literally not ginger. Like you're gonna keep calling me Ranger. I'm really not.
Ranger.
Puck you, miss. But I really do.
Fuck you, miss.
I feel like if I'm
With
gonna
a
die,
P. Sorry. I continue.
it's okay. I forgive you. I feel like if
Ranger
I'm,
round up. Sorry. Continue.
wow, just attacking me and my Ranger sisters and brothers out here. That's just crazy.
No, so what if I get cancelled? Sorry. I have Ranger
Sorry.
friends. Sorry. I love you all.
Ranger friends. That's
I think they're pretty. Look, I know. I say that really.
I think they're pretty.
Don't
End it
so
there. End it there.
condescending.
End it there. End it
Bye.
there. Okay, now we're gassing the gingers up too much. Okay, let's
Okay.
just get back to the story. So, if I was going to die from something I was eating and it was poisoned, lasagna.
No.
Instantly. Beef Wellington, how embarrassing. How'd you die? Beef Wellington in the afterlife, roasted. No offense to them. Like, I know this is really sad. It's not funny to joke about because they actually died. Going back to topic.
Erin Patterson. She is a lady in rural Victoria. So she hosted a dinner party with her ex-husbands in like the ex-husband's parents, and I believe it was 2 more people. I think it was an auntie or an uncle, something along those lines.
Okay.
Anyway, prior to this, 1 year before, she cooked the same dish for her husband, which is her ex-husband. She cooked a dish for him, the exact same thing, and he went to hospital. But no one suspected anything because he came out fine in the end.
So they didn't think that she'd poisoned him at that point?
No, not at this point. They just
Okay.
thought it was a food poisoning, luck of the draw.
But is that not crazy? Like, I know this is
Because
not...
she ate it as well.
Oh, okay, but hers obviously wasn't poisoned.
It was poisoned. She got sick as well.
Oh, so she was trying to do like a little funny, I'm going to do a Romeo and Juliet and take us all out.
Yeah, it was on the sly. Anyway.
Oh, what an evil woman.
He turned up fine. He got out of hospital. He was fine. Whatever. A year later, this dinner party happens.
Yeah.
So.
The dinner party, like maths. So there's definitely going to be like a documentary about this. Like there definitely will be something on Stan. I just know it because Stan works
or
like
Netflix.
that. Or Netflix. And it's going to be like shot. They're going to do a reenactment. And I reckon it'll be like out of a maths episode. Like when they do the dinner parties, I reckon it's going to look like that. I'm calling it right now. If that happens, I need my check. Run me my bag. But anyway, so they had the dinner party. They ate it. They got poisoned.
I fact checked myself. So it was Heather Wilkinson, her sister Gail Patterson, and Gail's husband. So her in-laws.
That's a sick individual. Like she's sick. She's sick mentally. She's mentally not well.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. No sane person does that.
Like she had to cook it up. It's so premeditated. That's why it's scary because like she had to fully cook this meal, and it's beef Wellington. Like that's hard to.
Sidebar.
Okay,
Sorry not to cut you off.
No, go.
But she lives in a part of rural Victoria where it actually is pretty common to go mushroom picking. So she would know what she was doing for one.
Yeah, so she knew.
And there's also steps in place that
to prepare it.
To prepare beef Wellington, like you have to dehydrate the mushrooms, and it's also a part of mushroom picking. You have a machine and a grinder that was found in the tip that was hers.
Oh, so she tried to throw out evidence too.
Yeah,
like
so she was tampering with
guilty.
evidence. So she was genuinely guilty. Like there's no denying this at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she claimed that she bought these mushrooms from an Asian grocer in Melbourne. So like Queen Victoria Market. Basically, she was blaming an Asian store, which I think is actually so fucked up and a little bit racist.
It has to be. It's underlying racism. Like, why
She's
are you
blaming someone?
Like, but not even that. Like the specifics of saying where she bought them from when like she clearly knew she didn't. Like you're risking that whole business going down and being investigated for your selfish, disgusting actions. I don't really need to hear anything else about this. All I know is that she got convicted to 75 years, yeah?
Plus years, yeah.
Like,
because she's...
Lock her up, throw that key away.
3 people killed.
Killed 3 people.
2 attempts.
That's so insane. Almost 5 people.
She literally wiped out 5 people with fucking beef Wellington. That's bizarre.
That is wild. How'd you die? Beef Wellington. I'll never get over that. That's insane. Anyways.
There's a lot to jump on that topic, but if you want to find more, there's so much more on the web, like on the internet.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a deep dive one episode. We can do like a bunch of murder cases because there's so many
conspiracy theories.
We should do that. Write that down.
Write that down.
So our next.
I'm doing my producer thing.
She's doing her producer thing, guys. Her admin work, as she should. Now we're moving on to our next topic. I believe we're talking about, was it Save Maya? Or
Take Care of Maya.
Take Care of Maya. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a rundown on this one because I watched this when it came out. And I remember being so fucking frustrated for the family. So essentially what happened was the daughter of this family. So there's the mum, the dad, the brother, and then the daughter. The daughter was very unwell. And I don't want to get into what she was actually unwell of because I don't remember the specifics of that. But she was extremely unwell. Like she had done like ketamine courses and everything. She went into hospital one day because she was feeling so unwell because the ketamine that they were giving her wasn't like working as it should. And the hospital accused her mother of abusing her. So they kept her daughter essentially away from her, and a social worker and everything got involved. And all these people fucking corrupted this family, broke the mother down to the point where she did commit suicide. She killed herself from how much stress she was under.
Sad.
It's
like,
so
it's such a sad story.
I think her name was Barada.
It was Barada, and the last name is Kowalski.
Kowalski. It's a hard one, but like, it's just such a sad story because the mother truly loved her daughter, like was petrified her daughter was going to die. Like I understand why she went to the length she did. So it was really sad because they even at one point show that the dad kind of turned on the mom and was like angry at her because he thought that she was like keeping the daughter away from them and like not complying with social services and what they wanted. So it's a really fucked up story. Anyways, they finally took the hospital to court and they won. They didn't just win a little bit. They won $220 million. 21 million. And look, like there's no amount of money that will bring their mum back. Like that's just guaranteed.
No, 100%. And money really, trust me, money does not fix anything.
Like
at all.
Literally, if anyone can say this, it's my sister that got hit by a car.
No, it doesn't fix it. Like, it really doesn't. It's a lot of money, and you are so not grateful for the money, but it's very deserved and earned, and I can relate on some level. But the amount they got
doesn't justify
doesn't justify anything,
but
it can change a lot for them.
Yeah,
a
it
lot.
can.
It can give them such a better life.
And they deserve it. Like
110%. They deserve everything they get, really.
Literally. And there's never been a court case that I've seen where the people win money that I'm like, these people deserve it so much.
Brought me to tears.
Oh my God.
I actually started crying for that poor family.
That poor family. Like seeing the brother on the stand, and then the sister was in the, like, I guess she was on the panel, and the jury was like announcing their verdict and everything, and like seeing how torn up they were when it was announced that they had like essentially won the case. It just broke my heart. It broke my heart because this is something that like their mother deserves to be here. And like she took her life from how bad they were trying to paint her. Like they literally were trying to make her look like she was abusing her daughter. Like she was trying to do a Gypsy Rose Blanchard thing to her daughter and like fake her illnesses and make her look more sick than she was when she was actually beating her. Like,
and that's because of the Gypsy Rose
case.
That
influenced
they influenced
this.
it. Yeah, because they're like, oh, we
This
actually
is what
have to
happened.
consider that now because of what happened to Gypsy
A precedent
Rose.
was set.
Speaking of Gypsy Rose, that bitch is getting out.
I know, and she wants to go and talk. She wants to talk to Taylor Swift, I believe. That's insane. Gypsy, shoot for the stars, but at the end of the day, like, different story to this, but it kind of helps. I mean, it kind of has the same feel of what they were trying to make.
It's running on the same track. 110%.
It was definitely what they were trying to make the mother look like, and I think it's just really sad. And I'm very grateful that we got to see an outcome for this, because I hate when Netflix makes documentaries about things that are still ongoing. Like, I get it; it's because there's going to be more series about it and whatever. I'm sure there'll be a new series coming out about this exact
110%.
case. But it still sucks. Like, this is a mother that is not there with her kids now.
This is a family that is broken forever.
Broken forever. Like, money doesn't fix that. It's not
No.
going to put a patch on that massive hole.
It's not. It's just going to put a Bentley on it.
A Bentley. I would never put a bumper sticker on a Bentley.
But I did.
Yeah. Okay. So did Kim Kardashian.
On her
She
lip?
got a tattoo on her lip. Which is crazy because, like, when she's like, I finally put a bumper sticker on a Bentley.
I loved
Did you
it.
really though?
I loved it. Loved every
too,
second
but like,
of it.
did she really? Like, go tattoo something more interesting. Like, go get a little fucking love heart on your ankle. Be a basic bitch. Do something like that inside your lip where it's gonna fade off.
I kind of ate it up. Anyway,
I don't know. But speaking of the Kardashians, Tristan Thompson.
That's exactly right. That brings us to our next one.
Yes. So
Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian drama.
again,
Cheating comment.
So in the recent episode of the Kardashians, Tristan says something that I not only find despicable, but like very telling of a cheater. He says something along the lines of, when I cheat, I feel disgusting the next day. And why people are so upset is because he didn't say it in past tense. It wasn't in like, when I've cheated, I feel disgusting the next day. It was when I cheat.
Felt.
Or exactly, I felt. It's so like in the present time, which is just so scary because you're a serial cheater. Like, you've not only like fucked up this woman's, he's got a problem.
He's got a problem.
He can't keep his penis in his pants.
No, I don't even think it's fucking that. I think he's actually got something wrong with him in the head.
I think like to cheat that severely, there's got to be a lot more wrong.
Yeah, like it can't just be because you can't keep it in your pants. I don't think it's that.
No, but I also think like, how do you cheat on Khloe Kardashian?
Real. How do you cheat on a Kardashian?
How do you cheat on a Kardashian? Like, but no offense, but Khloe is like the most, I guess, heartwarming one.
Oh, she's my favorite.
She's my favorite because
she's the realest one, even though they're all unreal.
Yes, she's so real in her regard.
Her traumas are very real, and a lot of people around the world can relate to her. And I feel like she has a different story to all of her siblings. I feel.
And I think like growing up as what the media like kind of depicts as the ugly sister, that would have fucked her up so badly. And like knowing that this man has cheated on her with other women, I know for a fact her self-esteem is gone. Like, her self-esteem is like diminished. I think that's why we won't ever see Khloe in a like public loving relationship. I think if anything, she'll be in one of them relationships in the future where no one really knows about the guy. No one really knows about anything. And she's just going to keep it to herself.
And you know what? I'd respect it.
I respect it. I understand it.
I understand it because you know what? I'm not fucking glazing celebrities, bitch. I'll be
No.
the first to tell you. I
I
can't
do not
stand
give
a
a
lot
fuck.
of them, really.
Yeah.
But
I love them.
I genuinely
Personally.
think she deserves a lot more than what she's got.
Absolutely.
And I don't think money can't fix shit.
No.
It definitely puts a patch.
Oh, it
on
definitely
her
does.
life, definitely a patch.
Yeah.
Big patch. Big Lamborghini patch.
Yes.
With a $10 million home.
Literally. But I
But-
just don't think that there's enough to fill the absence of love. And I think like him saying this not only just validates everything that we already think about him, I just truly think that Tristan could have won in this story. Like he could have come out being so remorseful, so upset that what he's done has hurt this person and like hurt his family and kind of destroyed everything that I guess the public thought about him prior to the Kardashians.
He should have stopped at Jordan.
He not only should have not done anything with Jordan, even though he did it, stopped immediately. Immediately started to show everybody that you're a family man, that you love your family. Like, I don't know why it's so hard for him to just not cheat. Like, why can't you just not cheat? Why can't you not cheat? If you don't like Chloe, don't be with Chloe.
He
It's
just can't
that
handle the
simple.
temptation of it all. I think he
think
gets
so.
off on the temptation.
I think
and
he-
it shouldn't happen, but he wants it to happen.
Yeah, he likes the taboo feeling of it. I get that. But I feel like, why could you just not date someone? I don't know. Or date someone who's open to that. Like, not poor Khloe Kardashian. I don't know. My heart breaks for her all the time. When I saw that quote on Twitter, I was like, that's... Like, you're just rubbing her fucking face in it at that point. Her many faces. God bless Khloe. God bless.
Love that bitch.
Love her.
Anyway, so
Anyways.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, the Karma changing lyrics. Karma is the guy on the Chiefs.
Yes. Okay, let me just say this. I'm not the biggest Taylor Swift fan. It's not that I hate her. I'm not her biggest hater. That's her biggest hater over there. Get her. Get her. Get her, Swifties.
I'm
Get her.
right fucking here.
I
Sorry,
get it.
Swifties, come for me.
I don't really, I don't know. This whole relationship, as cute as it looks, feels so fake. Like, we've never seen her be so public with a boyfriend, and maybe it's because he truly is a great guy and she feels comfortable to do that with him. However, now you're just feeding into the like fan conspiracy theories and just like fan
All the
fiction.
Wattpad shit.
All the Wattpad shit. Like I don't like it. It's just, I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way. I just want authentic celebrity back. Like I want real celebrities back.
She did that because she knew her fans
Would eat that
the
up.
fuck
And
up.
when have we ever seen Taylor Swift kiss a boyfriend? When have we ever seen that? Never. Like Ariana Grande always making out with her fucking boyfriends. Always, always, always. Selena Gomez used to make out with Justin Bieber all the time. Understandable. Taylor Swift, when have we ever seen her kiss a boyfriend? Running off stage to go kiss him, like it's such a cute moment. I get it. But at the same time, we didn't need to see it. I didn't personally.
The Swifties needed to see it.
I guess the Swifties
I get it
did.
because if it was one of my favorite celebrities, I would have loved that and eaten up.
Yeah,
But
I get that. I just don't like it.
I just
I just
really-
don't like it.
I just really don't like her.
I think
I
I like...
just think she's thoroughly annoying and
Yeah.
very, very fucking fake. Like I think she's fake as shit.
I get where you're coming from with that. And I think the only thing that I really do like about this is that I guess the whole sport of, what is it, NFL? NFL in America?
Is he an NFL?
He's an NFL
Yeah.
player. Has become a massive fat joke. Like, it's just so funny to me because all people are talking about when they think of football now is literally Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. No one's thinking about, oh my God, what did this team do? What did that team do? No one gives a fuck about any of them.
Like even
Except
broadcasters
that.
that
Oh, actually,
do
maybe
the-
I take that back. Have you seen Sam Hartman? Look up Sam Hartman. Look him up now. You're going to like him. He's this really good looking, like 24-year-old quarterback. I forget who he plays for, but he has been all
Oh
over
yes,
my
yes, I
TikTok.
do know him from no, I
He's
do know
been
him.
all over my TikTok. I see
Notre
edits of him.
Dame fighting Irish.
Notre Dame, yes.
Notre Dame, yeah.
He's literally everywhere on TikTok, and maybe he's the second biggest thing to happen to football since Taylor Swift. But even then, no one's talking about the sport of football. They're talking about how good looking this person is, this person's relationship. Like, I don't know. It seems like a massive fat joke. And I think NFL to me is like a kind of kid. it's a watered down version of rugby. And rugby goes off here, so I just don't know. I'm not really interested in the Taylor Swift stuff. I think we'll definitely keep talking about it because it's out everywhere and you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
But it's not my favorite. Well, guys, I think that's wraps. I think we're going to call it wraps on this little podcast that we filmed today. I know we only did 4 hot topics. I think it's because we actually only got 4. I think we realized quickly that we didn't have a 5th story lined up. So stay tuned for next time. Maybe we'll potentially have 5 stories, not 4. God bless.
Potentially.
Sorry?
Potentially.
Kylo. Anyways.
Anyway.
Oh my days. So look, I wanted to add in my next segment, which is
Bye, not the air
bye.
freshener.
That was so loud.
How'd?
Anyways, I wanted to talk about my song of the week. I think that's a new segment I want to put in my podcast. And I'm going to start it with my song of the week being Angel Baby by Troye Sivan. I don't know if you've ever heard this song before, Mia, but it is orgasmic to your ears. It's just a beautiful sung song. And it's just, I don't know. I never knew about this song before my bestie Ira told me about it because she loves Troye Sivan. I wasn't aware of that, by the way. Like, she's also into Ed Sheeran and she doesn't look like an Ed Sheeran girly. Does she?
No, not at all.
Not at all. And she's really into Nancy Mulligan by Ed Sheeran. I bully her about that heavily. 'Cause
Right.
she deserves that.
As she should.
See, Rangers stand proud.
Real.
But yeah, Angel Baby by Troye Sivan. Love that song. It's been great. How about you?
I genuinely love a lot of songs right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
Number 1 though.
one that's giving me life, and it has been for a couple weeks. No, it's literally have like been replaying over and over and over for weeks, has been Pink Matter by Frank Ocean.
Pink Matter? That is a great song. I do agree.
Pleasure over matter.
Okay, we don't need to hear you singing, please. We're getting copyrighted because you sound so good.
I know.
I love that for you.
know.
That is a
Anyway.
really good song though.
Very good song. I love Frank Ocean.
I love it too. I love Frank Ocean.
Yeah, he's great.
Predominantly, I love him because his name is also Frank.
Right, okay.
Cool. So yeah, that's all. I feel like we need to wrap this up with a little fun fact as well. So my fun fact of this week is I'm potentially being stalked. That is all. I'll talk about this more in depth on a podcast shortly. Maybe because I feel more comfortable because of my sisters here. But I'm potentially being stalked. Love that. Next.
My fun fact is I love the footy. Love the footy.
Yeah, true. You are a
I've
footy
always
girly.
loved the footy. I go for Collingwood. We just
Yeah.
won the premiership.
Good old Collingwood forever.
That's it. That's the tune.
Who's your favorite player?
My favorite player, Brandon Maynard. Love Brandon Maynard.
Love that. She's also got a bobblehead of a footy player.
Of Nick Dacos. He is the younger brother,
of
Josh Dacos.
love that for him.
Yeah, beautiful boys, but I love Brendan Maynard.
Beautiful gowns. Do you know where that's from? That's Aretha Franklin talking about Taylor Swift. Shout out to Taylor Swift.
Radio.
Anyways, that's just that is us in a nutshell. I'm talking about pop culture memes. You're talking about football.
Right. True. I used to play it. Another fun fact.
Used to play, correct. 2 fun facts. See, she loves to keep giving. She's a giver.
Yes, I'm an empath, you know. I
sick.
sent some people,
I'm sick
you
to
know,
my stomach.
sad.
I'm
Is that what
sick.
an empath is? I don't really know what an empath is.
I physically feel ill.
Anyway.
But anyways, let's wrap this up, guys. Make sure to follow the podcast on all social platforms at the Let's Be Frank podcast. Also follow my socials, Frank Alampi, across TikTok, Instagram, Facebooks, Twitters. I don't use my Twitter. And then where can they follow you, Mia? Shout yourself out. She has a humble 40,000 followers on TikTok. Like she's doing well for herself.
all because of a TikTok that blew up, which we can get into another podcast. But
Yeah, it was because you put your ass out there.
I literally did.
So you're a slut.
Okay, cool,
You're a slut.
whatever. I literally didn't though.
You're just putting your ass out there. You're a slut.
Okay, cool. Okay, but
So,
you
where
can find me Mia.Antoinette on Instagram, and
What's your TikTok?
my
Mia
Tik-
Lampy.
yeah, it's Mia Antoinette as well.
Mia Antoinette.
I really only use those. I don't use anything really else.
You only use your TikTok and your Instagram. Fair enough.
And Snap, but that's really it.
Love that. This is my Gen Z correspondent. Am I Gen Z?
You are. You're just the cutoff. You're 2000.
Ew.
Actually,
I'm an older Gen Z though. I think we're more.
you're more
mature.
millennial. Sorry,
Millennial?
millennial.
You're calling me a millennial?
A little bit more of a millennial than.
I'm not a millennial. I
That's the
appreciate
next
your.
gen. So
No, I'm a Gen Z. I'm a Gen Z then. If that's the case, I'm a Gen Z. I'm not going to be a
a lot of
millennial.
your friends are millennials then.
Ew.
Like majority
That's
of your friends are
gross for
millennials.
them. That's scary. Anyways, I'm not. That's all that matters. Love that. Make sure to tune in next week, guys, to hear me and my bestie, my sister Mia, talk about random shit. I hope you really enjoyed this. Let Mia know how much you guys loved her on the podcast, because this is really exciting. We're going to be doing this all the time, and I'm really excited to start this new thing with you.
Me too.
Love that
I
for
guess.
us. That's the nicest we've been to. We've been really nice this podcast. Maybe because it's like the first one.
Yeah, we'll get shittier with each other soon.
Yeah, eventually we're going to start calling each other fat cunts. Eventually.
But one will be true, you know. Anyway,
Which one will be true?
You.
Fat or cunt?
you for both.
Me for both.
You for both.
Okay, eyelash. That's all. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We love you lots. Bye. Say
Oh my
bye.
god, you're lazy-eyed.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Say bye to the fucking people.
Say bye.
Bye.